everybody, and welcome to another episode of Lasu Unfiltered, the podcast where we bring to you real issues, gist, and back-to-back updates happening here in Lasu. My name is Adenkata Wakalisi, and I'm going to be your host for today. And here with me, I have a woman in politics, making waves in politics. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Abisuga Moyosoluwa. So, Moyo, first of all, I would love to congratulate you on your inauguration.
Thank you so much. Hello everybody. My name is Abisuga Moyosoluwa, popularly known as Mo for sure. I'm a student of mass communication and I was recently inaugurated as the 36th Vice President. I look forward to serving you all and I hope that you all get to know me as a cool, kind, and fun person that I am.
Okay, thank you very much. So, okay, Moyo, you contested for the position last session against Rihanna, and it didn't go well. So, I want to ask, what inspired you to contest once again after losing the first election?
Okay, it was actually before you contest for any position or before you do anything in life, there's this kind of internal conflict or this kind of self reflection that everybody needs to pass through in order to achieve anything at all in life. So I went through that process and I realized that this is an opportunity waiting for me. I've done the work and I've put in the bricks that I need to step on. So I just felt like this is an opportunity to actually show last white students what I'm actually capable of and change the status quo of the office of the vice president. I don't want that office to just be just the vice president, they're not really doing anything. So I want to change that status quo and that was why I summed up the courage and decided to contest again.
That's very nice. Majority of us just see, what happens after you won. We don't see what goes on behind the scenes. What were the challenges you faced during your campaign?
I faced a lot of challenges, but I thank God that one of the challenges I did not really face too much was the financial aspect because you actually need to be financially buoyant in order to contest for a political position. But I thank God for my parents and my friends and my family. They all came through for me and supported me. Aside from that, dealing with people as well, trying to understand people, trying to release people, that was one of the biggest challenges and trying to convince people as well. That's one of the biggest challenges if you are contesting for an election. So that was a huge challenge to me, and also the internal conflicts. I said, there's sometimes that you'll be so tired and you'll be like, we even send you a message, we even do this, but then once you are focused on the particular thing that you want to achieve, then any other thing you won't let any other thing distract you from your goal.
Okay, so now you mentioned the internal conflict. I want to ask, how was it balancing being a 20 level student, with your stuff, your what's it called? The CWS coming and being in politics. How did you balance both of them together?
I'm actually an academia. I'm very, very intelligent person. I don't want to I'm not saying it to brag or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm also very, very disciplined and I'm also the HOC of my level. So that has given me an edge. So whenever there's tests or assignment or anything, I just try my possible best to meet up. And also, obviously, I couldn't do it all alone. I had my friends that actually supported me. Sometimes when I will not be able to meet up to class, they just help me sign attendance and maybe some little assignments or things that we have to carry out. They were always there to support me. And I'm just grateful for that.
Okay, so majority of the students have lost faith in student politics and everything because this last election they were the contestants were using AI and copy and paste for their manifesto. So I want to ask, what is your take on that?
I use AI a lot. AI is like my PA, but then I prompt my AI. AI is just something I use to organize my thoughts and my subconscious self. So AI helps me to organize my thoughts into in a perfect way and a presentable way. So I don't know about the whole using AI to write the manifesto. I feel like that is wrong. The manifesto should be coming from your own mind and from whatever you want to achieve if you are being elected into that post. So I don't really know what to say about that, but AI has nothing to do with politics. I mean, at the end of the day, when you get there and you cannot just get there and just say you want to change this and change that. There's diplomacy that has to be put in place. there's consultations that have to be made before you even say you want to like do anything.
So now to students that have lost the faith in student politics, because majority don't even believe it, like it's just copy and paste manifesto. What do you have to say to them?
You guys should believe in us. So we are really doing our best because students union, there are a lot of schools that they don't have a students union to advocate for them. And there are a lot, not even some, there are a lot of issues that are happening background that are not even are made aware to students' knowledge. There are a lot of cases, there are a lot of things that have happened and they've resolved peacefully or unpeacefully, but they make sure they resolve it, and that's due to the effort of the students' union. So I would just say that you should just trust us and believe that your rights are safeguarded, they are in the right hands.
Okay. So now let me ask you this one question. During your campaigning for your this thing, did you feel any bias or like were you ever pressured to, step down from a position?
That's a sensitive question. Yes, I felt pressure to step down from a position, to step down from contesting because some people were like, I don't know, people and their different ideologies and opinions. Some people were like, oh, why will you contest again? You did this and you did that in the election. Don't contest. You are going to lose. We're not going to support you. We're not going to vote for you. And a lot of things like that. A lot of criticism were coming up. And if you don't win an election, then everybody start talking about everything you did wrong. But if you win an election, they'll be like, everything you did right, you did this, you did that. So
that's why majority don't even see the talent that you face behind the back. Just be like, So okay, let me ask now. If you could do something different from that administration, this your own tenure, what would you do differently from that administration?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. But our administration, we are focusing on pattern, we're focusing on purpose, not pattern. So that is just to say that the aim of this our administration is to find or to achieve the purpose of whatever we are going to do in LASUSU. We are not following patterns of repeated past leaders. We are not trying to follow patterns. We are trying to break those set cycles and put in place new initiatives that will benefit the students.
All right, that's very nice. So I read your manifesto. Who are you and what defines a true leader? Right. So I want to ask you, what is your own definition of leadership?
Leadership, okay. Leadership, it has a lot of definitions, honestly speaking. But I would just say that a leader is somebody that does not put himself first. He puts his followers first. And I don't really like the word followers because it just sounds like aimless people following one direction.
Yeah.
But then a leader is somebody that puts himself in that position that yes, I'm going to do this for the fact that I've been given the privilege to be in this position and I'm going to serve with all my might. Sometimes there are some people that they don't elect them, they don't go through any electoral process. They just like, okay, when they see that this person knows what he's doing, automatically everybody starts looking up to them for advice and for a way out. I've seen it so many times. Especially, let's say there's traffic on the road and one agri just comes and starts directing everyone like that. He has become a leader because he's solving a problem that is not beneficial to him directly, but he's solving a problem for people.
Okay, I get you. Okay, so now you are now our vice president, right? So like what advice or what do you have to say to the newly admitted students that just resumed?
Lasu is very, very Lasu is a very,
Very tough school.
very tough school, very interesting as well.
Yeah.
You will not like you don't know it all. And you definitely don't have to know it all right now. You'll figure it out. You get to know yourself. Before I even resumed school, when I was just getting admission, my mom was like, "Are you going to do politics?" I said, "No, never. I'm never going to do politics. What's my business? I just want to come to school and just go out." But then I got to figure myself out and I got to truly know myself and adapt to what I was becoming. So I would just say that you don't have to have it all figured out. Just try and know yourself, trust yourself, and follow the path that your mind has chosen for you, your decisions have chosen for you. But make good decisions, or
No bad decisions.
no bad decisions.
You heard it. So what should we expect from LASU or the LASUSU in general?
We are bringing a lot of new things on board, especially for my office. The freshers induction summit is coming up next month, so make sure that you are there And aside from that, many other things are coming up, many other fresh new things, and some forgotten projects are going to be, brought back. So just keep it.
You've heard it all. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for watching this episode. And that's a wrap on this episode of Lasu Unfiltered. A big thanks to Moyo for sharing her achievements and the journey behind becoming a leader. And now, if you are watching this today, don't forget that behind every win, there is a lot of challenges. Don't forget to subscribe and like Lasu Unfiltered on YouTube and TikTok. Thank you and see you on the next one.